Hey, what's up? I am the biggest uwu face right now. I have just woken up, so I apologize for that. But welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. See, I forgot this was even being developed, and then it just gets dropped yesterday. So now I'm here. I'm about to cheat on my girlfriend with some killers. Let's fucking get it, dude. Uwubito. I wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of my throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute or can I go on? Okay. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, uwubito. May I continue? Yes, please go on. Okay, then. As I was. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh, hey, that's Jim! Hey, what's up, Jim? A decomposing face of one you call Jim stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Dig up the face? let's fucking dig up the face. You brush the sand away from a half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. Your jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're completely empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. That's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Fuck it, why not? Well, hello there! I'm Dwight. And I'm Claudette. My voice doesn't go that high. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timey prospector before handing it back to her. And this is for you. Well, thanks, Claudette. That looks fucking delicious. Claudette presents you with a tropical drink. When you take a sip, you find that it is incredible. Money well spent in your estimation. But I gotta ask, could somebody maybe design the next one of these dating sims to be all-inclusive? Like, it really takes some time takes some of the fun out of a fantasy vacation to be watching your wallet the entire time. Yeah, I'll take it. It looks good. Thanks for the drink. It's quite delicious. This should be bussin'. You're welcome. Did someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. It's Wilson! When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A small voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. It's the mommy with hatchets! Ooh, invisible daddy? My next girlfriend. Big boy Trappy. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once, and you are completely paralyzed. I would also be completely paralyzed if I saw the spirit looking at me like that. Ooh, baby. Hello! There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? Tossing back the ball. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at those strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, those are very appealing looking in they are looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much has lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, uwubito.
You were made for this.
Well, geez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. No, that's sad. Good to know I'm awkward IRL and in a dating sim with my favorite characters.
You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit.
Thanks, Trapper. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best you just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here?
You mean they're here to do more than distract for the total domination?
That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Look, I don't care what this slack-jawed moron is.
What? Wait a minute. Fuck.
Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not?
My boy, you're gonna have to chase me for it. You know you can't. At least not yet.
Oh yeah, not yet.
Hey, uwubito. You might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Okay, fuck, I am not awake for anything timed right now. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember.
How attractive would you say you are?
I would say a solid 5. It's average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in a crowd, another normal, meaningless life, and an endless cycle. She is so edgy, and I am here for it. I am here for it. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. You lost me a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good one. I'd say invisibility. Invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. Oh, that's cringe. What was your best subject in school? Well, science isn't on here, so I guess math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Definitely a cat. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You just think because I'm the typical cute goth girl, I have some specific love of all things cats. I'm more specifically black cats. Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. Yep, that's fucking me to a T. Yep, I am in love with Spirit already. What's your favorite color? What color is a 3-day-old corpse? Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. Oh my god, rape is so fucking cringe. He sounds like a Redditor. Oh my god, this isn't real. What's your dream job? Let's go astronaut. That shit sounds wild. It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space, the cold, inky vastness of nothing forever.
Best flavor of ice cream.
Chocolate.
My favorite flavor is pain.
Also cringe. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla. Swirled with pain? I think mint chip is a great flavor. Ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island, even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what is the best flavor of ice cream? I'm gonna go with mint chip because I'm assuming the entity told me to.
So obedient.
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants to start getting to, I'm pretty sure the group wants you to start getting to know them.
I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island.
I just assume that's how Trapper would sound. Just sounds like a ADHD Bane. It's kind of the vibe he gives off.
I don't like losers.
Well, I guess that'd be more like really shitty Batman. I just think he sounds like a really shitty Batman. Anyway.
If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith.
Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. And I also like Hot Topic, but only pre-2010 Hot Topic. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. And it's Goth Girl on Twitter. I really don't hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. That is almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. And Huntress just has a very manly voice, I guess. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow a body.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fuck, buddy.
I think a fog body would be a good skin in Dead by Daylight for Spirit. I'd buy it. Behavior? That's not nice.
He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes.
Ew, really? That's disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough.
If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to a yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. I am Batman.
Wraith rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness.
No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth and the way it flaunts needlessly and the cruelty it endures. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I want to go to the fucking lounge, baby! That was not the lounge. I am so fucking mad. Spirit's upset too. I'm so sorry. How about the yacht, I guess?
Perfect. You absolutely have a modicum of taste and good judgment. At least I hope you do. Guess we'll find out. Worst case, we'll find out how strong your bones are, how heavy you are to pick up and throw, and how fast your lifeless body sinks. Should be a pretty chill day regardless.
Cool. I can't wait. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. Oh, fucking rip. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Whatever. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time. So very long. I actually don't know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now resort the group to a venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your other options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much anatomy here anyway, around here. At least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this Dwight! Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes? Something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no, 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 no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant that he wants to go to the other vacation island getaway, a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all of that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong for now. Or, I'm sorry. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what'll it be? And thank God I have a second chance. Let's go. Finally, freedom from those preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, sprinkle. But everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed when I was putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. Not Wraith. I also love Wraith. Spirit. I'd give you fucking forehead kisses. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Haha. Now it's Dwight who takes on the conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into the loud whisper.
Please just make it quick.
Is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams.
Ah!
Ah ha ha ha, hilarious, right? Right, Dwight?
Yeah, right. Right. So, what'll you be having?
Fuck yeah, vodka soda. I'll take that. Vodka soda. Coming right up. Really takes me back home, you know. Vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion, I would, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package, in a special little hidden pocket. But no one hides from me. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island, no? And you're mixing it with soda? Really? Yes, really. IRL, that's my drink of choice whenever I feel like going out. Some Tito's and, like, some kind of club soda? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing, and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. Since we fulfilled your requests,
It's time for you to return the favor.
I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known they'd pull this kind of foul, enthusiastic community building crap, I have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. It sucks. But it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, at least I'm picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sport after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. So is it canon that Spirit played D&D? Behavior's playing with my fucking feelings on this game so far. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non. Reading is the only real escape from an inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. Honey, I've been listening to a comic book podcast for the past 3 weeks straight. I am ready to drop some comic nerd shit on you. It forehead kisses. Like, always forehead kisses. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine. Based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Hell yeah, me too! Considering the situation we're in, it seems like an appropriate time to ask you, uwubito, what's your desert island book? Desert island book. The one you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this. Is Dante's Inferno one of these answers? Oh, classic horror. Never mind. And it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island full of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft with these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? We'll go with Dracula. Dracula fucks. Dracula's is one classic that's still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger, only to learn later that they're an immortal villain. Wink wink. Nudge nudge. It's downright thrilling. Well, I guess, but I was going to say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of a possible danger or even death that he poses, you can help get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. Same here. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who do you think would buy into that? If you're going to be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse with great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. That's fair. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time we make up new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Ooh! Oh, Trickster's here! If I could do accents, I would try. I'm not even going to try. That would be not very cash money. What do K-pop people sound like? I don't know. Great idea. Trickster? Isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not even sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello. And who is this new fan in the waiting? Trickster looks hot. Trickster looks hot.
Beat it, Heck.
I don't know. What's the harm of inviting one more person to join the circle of our game? Why not invite a few more? Maybe a person who might have a ghost face looking thing or a pyramid on his head. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea, while also teasing the secret trickster ending. Oh, okay, that just broke the fourth wall, I guess. Good to know there's a trickster ending. I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I am famous. Toodle-doo. Toodle-doo. Toodle-oo.
The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit, that is.
But let's be clear. This isn't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way, okay? You fucking heathens.
All makeouts will happen, all makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic like.
Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll all be waiting here in complete silence trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out in the other side of the bar, but not watching.
Like adults. Romantic, well-adjusted adults.
I made Dwight sound like a complete Redditor, which makes me want to make fun of the fact that he probably has never had any form of romance in his life. Uwubito, you're up. You grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Mini-games consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer will rotate in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. This here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, it's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Dude, I'm fucking 23 years old. I know how to listen. I'm ready.
I'm ready!
Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch.
God damn it!
You've got Trapper. You two are meant to be.
I hope not.
I would rather have Spirit. Psych. You have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First, to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Now get your spin on. You've got Wraith. Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm not even getting the girls. This isn't right. I want my Spirit. Thank you.
Son of a bitch!
Trapper is your true match.
Ooh.
Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across a beach towel at Trapper, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening on his skin. I don't fucking want Trapper, dude. I wanted my spirit. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. It's because I'm mad at the fucking minigame, okay? Trapper takes you by the hand and sits you face to face at a private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try to lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Trapper, we...
Save it. It's not happening. Don't cry. I know. I get this close to a living god. To get this close to a living god, and then feel the sting of his rejection, it must hurt bad. But don't take it personally. Well, but use it to make yourself stronger. It's not because I don't want to. It's because you haven't earned it yet. You might later. For now, it can't be that easy. Sure, maybe with one of the others. The weak, sad, lonely. Not me. I don't need this. It's mine to give or to withhold.
You really dodged a bullet. This means you've got a chance to present yourself in a bit more flattering of a light later, assuming you survive.
I'm not ashamed to tell you that I think you are cute. I would make out with you so hard, your heart would cave in. If I wanted to, and I do, but I still don't.
It just sounds like a conversation between Batman and Catwoman.
Tell anyone I told you this and you die. They die, and then I have you all revived and kill you again. If anyone asks, it was the best you've ever had.
Oh my god, he's one of those fucking guys.
Which I might just be another time.
You know that one fucking guy like in high school who gets with this one girl and they get together, they do the thing, and he just like finishes in like 12 seconds and he's like, if anyone asks, I'm the best you've ever had. No way.
I hate to break up such a passionate moment.
And we only assume was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island.
But dinner is served right away, and we must insist that you join us.
We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation.
When there are so many more interesting things to die from.
I'm kind of doing like a bat nerd voice with him, and I don't like it. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting, what, capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area and find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prejudice fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. This game just came out yesterday and they're referencing cable. Who the fuck uses cable? Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people. either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper.
Fair.
Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster.
Shing.
Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry. Even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there. You're looking good, uwubito. Real good.
Thank you.
And we literally can't let hunters and trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think is a choice. Every error you think, you see a choice. Got that? Sure. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner.
Tonight's meal was prepped slowly and carefully, with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Spit?
We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do.
Hey, you didn't exactly tell us what you're serving. What are we eating?
It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge.
My favorite.
Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you know, considering that you've been what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true.
Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, uwubito. You think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours.
And we do literally everything on this island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Meal. Same thing.
Wow, he's right for a change. 'Cause I am with my broadaxe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain.
First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood.
You two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contests. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs.
The hell is it? I'll show you both my katana.
Oh fuck, wrong person.
I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up, we can club it into a second death. Hey, uwubito. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Oh, fucking rest in peace, Felix. He did not deserve this. It should have been Meg. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will make even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner?
Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold.
He hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened.
Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer rotates the clockwise direction. Is this going to tell me what I've already read? Yep. Sometimes target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer over the target to win. Fail to land the target and you will lose. Okay, so it's just a skill check? It's a fucking skill check. To retrieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Ready to play? No, fuck you, I'm ready. Ready! Away we go. Slice. Yeah, it was a fucking skill check. Perfect. 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 Perfect.
Shit. Flawless. That was probably the sexiest thing I've ever seen that didn't involve a dismemberment. Maybe we should skip dinner.
Settle down. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. And remember, uwubito, don't show all your cards just yet. You don't want them to expect anything. I'm sorry, I wanted to make a good first impression. For the lovely Wraith. Wraith, fuck me. Am I secretly gay? For the lovely Spirit. Oh, I didn't even read what she said.
For real.
This sounds deeply, deeply? What the fuck am I on? This sounds especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean...
Come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be. And we tried to mash stuff through here. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The last 2 things about being dead the last two. I cannot fucking read today. The two best things about not being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, uwubito. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. That's probably the sexiest thing I've heard so far this whole game. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, they start staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm sorry. Like, actually, it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious of how I look when I eat. That is not at all what I was trying to say. Fucking dating sims. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner so I'd have an excuse to not chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember. Oh, fuck, wrong voice. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you. Definitely not ignoring you, right, guys? Is anyone listening to me? I'm gonna go listen to Hawthorne Heights now. Typically a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone scared and run away. I am a narrator, not a physician, so please take this as medical. Please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There is one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. I want the one with spirit, please. Because there are even more wrong... Fuck. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? Haha. For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that question and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. Well, fuck you. I didn't ask for your opinion anyway. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. For the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. And if you want to truly succeed in this place, you'll need my help. Okay.
Save here. Yeah. Do the YouTube thing. Later.